Was cracking. All right, everybody. So I'm back. Got my second negative test. So today's video. First of all, let me do something else. I wanna plug two channels here, right? I want to ask you guys to go and check them out, and they're two totally different channels, and I'm recommending them for two totally different reasons. The first one, the channel is called Gina Vasquez. That channel is it's a couple. They're both around my age. From my understanding, the husband, his name's Mark. When he was a youngster, he did some time. I'm guessing YA, who knows? But it's not something that initially maybe younger viewers would be into, but it's something that I think that younger viewers and viewers my age and everything in between should see. It's a positive raza couple. They have a lot of things they're trying to do. They're trying to give stuff away. But it's also just, we don't have any raza, positive, family type, husband and wife type on TV. And so there's one on YouTube. Go check out Gina Vasquez and support her and her husband, support the channel. They're barely starting. But I think they can do big things, and they're gonna need your support. And secondly, check out this channel. It's called Richard Fain. The last name is Fain. I've been watching a lot of his videos lately, and he's basically giving you game for free on how to get involved in real estate, how to create passive income, how to get ahead in life, and create avenues where your money works for you, even if it's money that you don't have but you're getting from somewhere else, and how that can turn you into a millionaire. And I've been listening to a lot of his stuff, man, and I just want to put you guys up on it and take advantage of it. It's free, man. You got a few minutes a day, listen to him, see if you can apply any of that into your life. Now, with that said, I want to get to my video. So it was a year ago that Gil from American Cholo made a video, and in his video he was talking about how the streets are so much more difficult than prison, than incarceration, right? And I remember when he made his video, I was quick to respond, and I was definitely like 100% in opposition to that theory of his. And so now I want to say that, having been out 3 years and 2 months, I think we were both right. And the reason why I'm going to say that is because obviously prison is a no joke. Prison lives by a set of rules that are fluent. I can't get into it, but they're fluent. They're not always applied equally, right? But they're always applied severely, right? If you are late on a bill in prison, you could be sent to the morgue, definitely sent to the hospital. If you're late for a bill out here, you might just have somebody call you and ask what's going on. You might get a ding on your credit score. So that's just one example, but there's huge differences in the severity of punishment out here and in there. But I have to be completely honest, man. Ever since this pandemic hit, it you know, I've said it before, it cut my income in half, completely in half. And I went from being able to buy whatever I want, whenever I want, to stressing over my ability to make sure I pay everything on time, because I do not want my credit messed with, right? And then there's family issues going on. I don't talk to my father or my sister anymore since I've been out, and that's fine with me. You know, I've given everybody, when I was given a second chance, I gave everyone in my life a second chance, and the ability to fuck that second chance off. And when people choose to do so, it's time to move on. You know, so there's a lot of things that I don't talk about, but I found myself in a rut. And I want to say, so last night, this video was sparked by last night, okay? Because I've been struggling with, I have 2 other videos that I'm going to be coming out with, but this one I felt like should be at the forefront. So with all the stress going on in my life, financial stress and, you know, family things going on, not just with my dad and my sister, that's done, right? But, you know, my 2 stepdaughters having COVID, they're already over it now. They're negative. But that thing, and then one of my stepdaughters is now going through a divorce during this process. You know, it's just a lot of shit. And me having to help get her a new place. And, you know, it's just a lot of stuff, man. I caught myself in a rut, right? And so I have that, and then I have these parts that I'm making at work. I was making them before. I had to take that time off, and then I come back and I'm still making the same parts, and they're not hard parts to machine, but the process that I have to go through to get things right before I can even push a button is extremely tedious, and at times can take me up to an hour just to get one thing straight, one thing right, in order to start the program. And so that was more frustration. And so last night, I put in my pods, and I went on YouTube, and I've searched motivational speeches, and I put motivational speeches in my ear, and I went to work. And there's a bunch of different people speaking on different things, clips that were put together. And one thing that stood out to me was somebody was saying, a tiger can only be a tiger. A tree can only be a tree, right? A bear can only be a bear, whatever. But us as human beings, we can be whatever we want. Obviously, we can't be a bird or something, but I mean, we can be a millionaire. We can be millionaires. You can be an actor. You can be a professional athlete. You can be whatever it is you set your mind to. You don't have to be what you were born into, right? And as I was listening to these motivational speeches, it hit me that I was in prison. I was supposed to die in prison. And by the grace of God and the passage of new bills, I was given this opportunity. And when I hit the streets, I knew without any doubt, I knew 1,000% in my heart and my mind that there was nothing that I could not accomplish. If I could survive all that and get a second chance, there was nothing on these streets that could stop me from being successful. And I have to say that the pandemic and the personal issues caused me to lose sight of that. And it surprised me because I feel that I'm one of the strongest people, strongest mindset. I have the strongest mindset I feel out of most people I've ever met. And so for me to get sidetracked and get caught in a rut when everything is gravy for me, you know, coming from where I came from, everything at the end of the day is gravy, man. It's extra. But for me to get caught up in a rut like that, I can understand how people who have never been through times like that, people who have never been through the fire, can get a little taste of the warmth out here and crumble and it's sad, you know. And so I just wanted to be open with you guys and let you guys know that I understand now what Gil was saying. I understand, and it's not easy out here, you know, especially to those who have lived their whole lives out here. This is all they know, and so a problem out here is huge when I have at least have a gauge to compare things to, you know. This ain't that bad. It'll pass. But it was surprising to me to come to that realization last night, like, hold up, I forgot I'm Superman. Yeah, but you're Superman too. You're Superwoman too. You can be anything that you want to be. You know what I'm saying? It's just gonna take the proper mindset and the proper planning. And again, that's why this Richard Fane, check him out. There's even a dude, Roberto Blake or Robert Blake, something like that. But as you guys scroll through my videos and you watch these other YouTube channels, make the time to fit in a motivational speech. Make the time to watch these guys that are giving away free advice. Don't do it with these dudes that these fucking ads that keep popping up and just click here, and it's a hustle, man. These ones that are giving it away free, sharing, spending their time to give it to you, listen to them, because every single one of them will give you something that you can apply. So I'm gonna keep this short. I may go live. Well, it doesn't matter. By the time I go, if I do go live, it'll already be past by the time this comes out. But I want to start doing that more also, going live. I watch American Cholo, West Coast Street Knowledge, and Prison Break Raw. I watch their lives, and I see the way they interact with you guys. And I feel like I should be doing that, because you guys are spending your time with me. And at the end of the day, time is our most valuable asset. As human beings, our time is limited. When we look at all the other things that are gonna survive us on this planet, our time is very precious. And for you to spend it with me, I should spend more with you. I should invest more time with you and figure out how I could do that. All right, man, so with that, I'm out.